Hey everyone, welcome back to the Clearcut podcast. Today we're going to be discussing the downfall of Pixar. My name is Eli. I am a YouTuber and filmmaker.
My name is Sutton. I'm a filmmaker and composer.
Hello, guys. My name is Aden. I am a tech YouTuber, filmmaker, and Clearcut co-host. So, welcome.
Let's get to the Clearcut.
So, today we're talking about the downfall of Pixar and its crash and burn. But first, most things don't start bad and continue for like 30 years or so. Had to start somewhere. So let's start at the beginning. Steve Jobs created Pixar in the beginning. He started it, if I am correct. Hold on. Edwin Catmull and Alvin Ray Smith started it.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So some of the history of Pixar is they were the innovators. They're the ones, the masters of story in the beginning. And they made a lot of shorts that were starting to become somewhat popular, but not that big yet. Their big one was Toy Story 1, their first feature-length film.
The first ever feature-length film in full computer animation.
Yep. They were pioneering this. See, if I'm not mistaken, but some of the guys, I forget if they were with Disney before, but they wanted to start trying some of this 3D stuff, and they were pushed away because Disney still wanted to do like 2D stuff and live action. They didn't want to give CG or this 3D animation a try. So they went off, started their own company, and did it themselves. And then Pixar was born. They made some bangers and really creepy babies. Ugh. Sorry, it's just...
Yeah, their people weren't great starting out, but they just kept improving their animation.
Yeah.
Over their first, 30 years?
Yeah, it's honestly insane how far they've come as a small company. Some point, Disney was like, oh wait, I think we messed up. Let's buy them. Buy them out.
Everything else, yeah.
Which, something about that deal that's unusual for most deals like that is the guy who's selling it basically made a deal is I get to still remain in charge of the creative freedoms. You guys get the money though. That's how Pixar didn't have like a major change in it. It kept making good content.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm. So a lot of the same leadership was there, but we got bangers like Toy Story 1, Bug's Life. One of my favorite movies, actually.
Yeah, Bug's Life was good.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
Brave is actually a Pixar film as well.
We have Finding Nemo,
yeah.
Cars,
Finding
the
Dory.
list goes on.
Yeah.
Finding Dory, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Dory was good.
I love the soundtrack. I forget, did John Lasseter do that?
No, Randy Newman.
Yeah, sorry. My brain's at like half capacity, and when it's at full capacity, I'm still kind of stupid.
Yeah, I could use the Dory like, I suffer from short-term memory loss.
No, seriously.
I suffer from short-term memory loss.
Yeah, you relate to Dory a lot.
Yeah, it's like, hey, that's me. Wait, what did I say?
Did I do that?
They were pumping out really great movies. And Finding Dory was 2017, 2016 or something. That's almost a decade ago. It's pretty recent.
Yeah. But clearly there is a change that happened in agendas, in leadership, and in ethics, and what good family values are, and even what a family is.
True. That happened around the pandemic, didn't it?
It started in the pandemic when Disney officially announced to the public that basically, I'm going to paraphrase here, hey guys, we're gay.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. Yep.
Yeah.
But basically, they said they're going to start really pushing that content to children specifically.
Yep.
Disney, Pixar, you're kind of disgusting for that. Just going to call you out there. You're just...
Yeah.
Honestly, weird.
Weird.
But there's a giant shift in what they started producing after that. most of their content, it started out with just hinting, light hints to, I don't
Right.
know, they could be gay. Up to you.
Right, right, right. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
To just openly, it's like, yeah, I'm gay.
yeah.
yeah.
He
And like,
likes dudes.
yep. And then if somebody's
Luca,
like,
Turning Red, Lightyear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lightyear was the biggest offender.
yeah.
Um,
Also, wait. I think what was it? Turning Red, right? That one's
Yep.
also a big offender too.
I forget. I didn't see that one. What was did you guys see it? What the issue was that
I
with?
haven't seen any of them.
I haven't
Okay.
seen any of them either.
Because with Lightyear, how they added it in is it's only one scene. But no, it's a few scenes, but where they actually like openly show it, like it's without a question what it is at the end when like the commander goes inside the party and her granddaughter and her couple that she's a part of
Yeah.
is another female, and then they just kiss right on screen as the door shuts, and then we have Mr. Buzz Lightyear sitting there on the other side of the
Okay.
door going like, "Oh, that's sweet."
The issue with Turning Red is that it focused on like puberty stuff, specifically like the girls' periods and stuff like that, and just made a movie focused on that, and people were like,
Why?
That's
this isn't
disgusting.
like this is not your audience. Like this is not for the audience that you have, right?
Your demographic is like 10-year-olds or younger.
Yep,
Exactly.
yep.
And I mean,
Exactly.
even if that was your audience, who wants to watch a movie about it?
Ew.
Right.
Ew, that's
Exactly.
disgusting.
Why do you make your voice like that? ridiculous.
I just do that. I have a interface, so I can do that. An audio interface, so I can do that.
In his voice box.
Yes.
The transplant went miserably horribly, so it only goes for comedic effect.
Yep.
With one of their recent offenses that we're actually seeing a turn now with the whole election, and the election was a big wake-up call to see how much of the country was really against this. And then
Mhm.
Disney was like, "Oh, no wonder we've been like spending 300 million on each movie and we've gotten almost nothing back. Maybe we should stop doing that." But they've gotten like this moderate, like either it has both or it's only lightly hinting or they're just taking away. So the recent one about the kid and the aliens, what was it called?
Elio.
Yeah.
Elio. So that had a whole gay storyline originally, but they took it out. There's supposed to be like pictures in his room of a dude he likes at school.
Oh no.
Yeah, so yeah, this kid's supposed to be like 10 too, so it makes it even weirder.
Yeah, no.
Well, that's
Actually,
good that they took that out.
Yeah,
And there was also a TV show called Win or Lose that just came
that's
out
what I
a
was gonna
couple
bring
months
up.
ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that had a whole gay weird storyline in it too that they just scrapped
right.
while they were making the show.
So there's also something else with that when the development of that. So the first episode is actually a Christian storyline.
Really?
Kind of mocked, but still there. We're making progress here. It really looks like if an outsider or like someone who's not a Christian is trying to understand Christianity and make a show about it, even though they know nothing about it.
yep, they're just nodding and shaking their heads. That's all they're doing. Just
Like-
going with the flow.
Whenever the character like prays, they kind of make it seem like they're a little bit crazy. It's like, oh, that's
I was crazy once.
it's like that's so embarrassing.
No.
She's praying. And then at the last episode, they had a gay hint. Like a side character liked another dude, and like he kind of talked zesty, like
Okay, that is just weird.
It's not
all
as
these
bad
movies.
as Luca though.
yeah. So I'm gonna argue the point of Luca here. I don't think it had anything gay in it.
Really?
I think it was fine what they did with that. I think their agenda of trying, like, I think their original intention was to make a good storyline, and the creatives behind it was to make a good storyline, but maybe after the marketing, they were trying to make it gay to appeal to the gay audience. Does that make sense? Because if you look at
Yeah.
the story inherently, it's a story about two best friends. It's honestly perverted for them to make it seem like something else.
Okay, here we go. So the director says that he has stated that the film is primarily focused on friendship and that the characters were not intended to be a romantic couple. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
Like, I bet
that's
the
good.
director was it's like, look at this beautiful storyline about friendship. The Disney execs is, yeah, they're like totally gay, and it's like, no, no, they're not. You weirdos.
Weird.
Luca, I think, is actually like a really good storyline. It is sticking to more. Now, it's a basic storyline, but it's more encapsulating what Pixar used to be about.
Mm.
Yeah, and I think Luca, like for example, like kids, because in the real world, like there's some kids who just can't make good friends and all that stuff, and or just don't know too much about what a healthy friendship is like. So that I think that Luca is trying to influence good relationships and good friendships with trying to influence it like for little kids, so little kids can know like what's a bad friendship and what's a good friendship.
Mm-hmm. Do you like the only thing to pick from the film that may be like weird is that the girl's mom is like living on the other side of the island, so they could be like separated or divorced.
Yeah.
Because at the end, it's like, oh, you're going to your mother's place. You stay with me for the summer, but back to school with your mom.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing they're like divorced or something. But they never explicitly say it. They could just, biggest go sleep on the couch distancing ever.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
But Disney and Pixar as a whole are definitely making some changes, either taking out storylines and producing something that was garbage because most of the storyline was about that, or dialing it back. I think we could get back to an older Pixar if they keep up with this.
What'd you guys think about Inside Out 2?
I thought it was good. It's okay.
It was pretty interesting. Yeah.
I mean, with Riley being like a teenager, they probably could. They had a big opportunity there to do something gay, weird, right?
Yeah.
Especially, but I'm really glad that they didn't because I agree it turned out pretty good.
I can imagine the artist is like, oh, we should make it really gay right here.
Oh god.
It's like, no,
Oh god.
the conservatives will come after us again.
Yeah. Yep. And then they're like, okay, no boy, bye.
It's like,
Right.
it's fine. The fan creations will do it by themselves and already make it weird, just by themselves.
Yep. What a society we live in.
Yeah, but like I said, hopefully they're making some turns to make it better. But Pixar's original story format that I like this saying, it's basically just because someone may have done some bad things or later on is bad doesn't mean their original ideas were good. And I mean, it doesn't mean their original ideas were bad. For like example, oh shoot, I don't know why I'm going blank.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Oh, come on. The guy who created the monocle. The guy in the one of the founding fathers. This is sad. You know, the guy who strapped the key to the kite.
Benjamin Franklin?
Yes.
Oh
my-
god.
Oh my gosh.
The guy that's on the $100 bill.
I thought of it,
Really?
and then my brain forgot it.
Ow.
Okay, anyways. For
Anyways.
example, like
I don't know what my voice did.
Benjamin Franklin. Great ideas, but he was a really weird guy.
Yeah.
He got a high off of sleeping with different women.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, no bueno.
he was a weirdo, especially he would like brag about it openly sometimes. So
He's
doesn't discount his ideas though for how to run a government.
Yep, true.
Right.
But definitely
Not good morals, but back to the point with Pixar, not good now. They're not good now with their morals, but originally their story format I follow in my writing because it makes writing interesting. Do the unexpected for your setting. Have a story that has heartwarming features in it, like crazy setting. The actual story itself is a quite common one for how it progresses, but I don't know. Just some thoughts.
Yeah.
Do you guys
Yeah.
have any final thoughts before we end it out?
Yeah, I do think they need to get back to the original format of like what they would do is have the main character start out and they say this is the issue that the character has and this is what they think they want, right? And then they get thrown into this crazy scenario and at the end of it they come out realizing that what they thought they wanted at the beginning, thought that they needed, was actually not what they needed in the end and they realized that. And I
Right.
I think the character transformation there is really cool and if they can get back to that and not have it be like I just need to fit in, but then in the end I realize I'm gay. You know, like if it
Right.
cannot if it cannot be like
It's like
that,
I wanted to be a dude, but turns out I transition at the end.
Yeah, yeah. This is
right.
it's kind of weird that they wanted to go that route, but I just want to say like just be the person who God created you. That,
Mhm.
because he already knew you when you were in your mother's womb, what sins you would commit, what good things would happen, who you are, who you're gonna be. He knows that, and I don't think gender should be getting in the way of like, oh, am I gay? Am I transgender? But no, just be yourself. Be who God created you to be.
And for the people who struggle with this, now I don't want to discount that it is a struggle to not fall into that lifestyle. It's not like you can't just stop being gay. You still have that attraction and that problem and temptation like all of us do.
Yep. Just realize that because for me, though, if I were to say three things about myself, I'm young, I'm handsome, and I'm saved.
I'm young, handsome, and saved.
So, but if you're like saved, you're gonna go to church, and then there'll be people to pray for you. So if you guys need prayer or whatever, go. If you guys go to church or don't go to church often, I recommend you guys going somewhere and maybe even getting prayed about that struggle. So if you guys struggle with that,
Bring it to
God will,
God.
yeah, bring
'Cause
it to
he's-
God. And sometimes sometimes people like get dragged in like back into that temptation, but all you gotta do is just fight. Just fight. You're a warrior.
It's not worth it in the end, so.
Yep.
Well, this got deep really
Oh, this got deep
fast.
real good.
And more political than I expected as well.
Yeah.
But is there any other thoughts before we close it?
No,
I think I
Okay.
want to
you
leave it
guys
at a
said it
good note.
perfectly.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for listening, watching our podcast here. We'll be praying for you, and hope you enjoyed. And that's the clear cut. See you guys.
God bless.